What's up, people? Welcome back to On the Case, Season 2, Episode 4. I've kind of changed from well, lads, to what's up, people. I don't know how we all feel about that, but you know me, I have like a new... I was going to say dialect. I have a new language every like couple of weeks. So what did I get up to in the last week? So obviously the most major event was the Stellar Awards. I keep calling them the wrong name. I'm going to try to get it right. It's the Hayu. Of course you know, because Paul won an award. We'll get to that. The Hayu Star Stella Awards. Is that right?
Close enough.
Okay, close enough. So yeah, I was nominated for Rising Instagram Star, which was lovely. So that day, I kind of just took it as, don't act like you're going to an awards that you're nominated for. Just go for a night out with your friends, and that's just a bonus that you're involved. So I got a hotel in Dublin. Went up, got my hair done. I got like extensions put in and everything, guys. But you know me, I'm very like basic. I don't like changing things up, so I literally just have my hair curled. But obviously when you get it done, it looks a lot nicer. Then I actually did my own makeup. I tried to get the girl who did my makeup for the Gossies do my makeup, but I don't think she was available. So yeah, did my own makeup, but it just meant I got to do a get ready with me, and I also got to like chill out in my hotel and kind of decompress for a while. Then I did all my TikToks. You've probably seen I posted about 4 million videos. Brandon lives very close to where the awards were on, but of course when he heard I had a hotel, he was like, I'm coming over. And I was like, well, you're not coming until all my transitions are filmed, my get ready with me is edited, and I'm relaxed, because he would just stress me out too much. So anyways, Brandon comes over, we got some room service. We were meant to be at the awards at 6, but we were like, let's arrive fashionably late. Let's go at 7, because a little inside scoop in the influencer world, they always tell you like an hour early, if not 2 hours early, because they know everyone's going to be late. So Brandon and Nia came over. We had 1 or 2 drinks. We ordered some chips from room service because we knew the food was going to be fancy. We were going to the marker and I knew I wasn't going to eat anything. And then we headed to the awards. So when we got there, of course, I had my typical meltdown. Can't get a photo. I look hideous. I hate my life. So Brandon was just standing there staring at me like, Kasey, come on, we need to go into the actual reception. Like, we hadn't even gone in yet. I was trying to get photos. So I was like, look, I'll just come back out later when everything's a bit more chill. So yeah, we went in. Our table, it was actually me, Shane McCarthy, Olivia Spuds. We were all in the same category. So like we were at the same table. And then Nia, Brandon, and then a couple of other people were also at our table. So yeah, our award was until the very end, which was nice, so I didn't really have to worry about it. And I don't know, I didn't have it in my head I was going to win, whereas with the Gossies I did, so I was just like, I didn't really care. But then when it got to when they were announcing it, I obviously started videoing just in case I won. And then obviously there's that little piece of you that hopes you might have. Because obviously I plagued every single one of you to vote for me. Plagued everybody I work with. Plagued my family. And I voted nearly every day. But yeah, Shane won. And I was actually delighted for him. Like, all jokes aside, he deserved it so much. Like, he has popped off this year. He is one of the funniest, nicest people I have ever met, and I just get the hype so much. So me and Olivia were absolutely delighted for him. Danielle was also in our category. Danielle Collins, sorry, I'm like naming all these people. I'm sure he's know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, Shane was so shocked. You should have seen his face when he got announced. He was actually like, what? He just didn't believe it was him. But yeah, I was absolutely delighted for him. So guys, it is now a hat trick for me. 3rd loss of the Newcomer Awards. Kieran, who I work with at FM 104, was like, surely you're done with the Rising Star category at this point. You know what, guys? I'll take the 3 losses. I'm not too mad about it. It was fine. So then I did have 1 win. Well, I didn't have a win. This is why Paul was happy. So She Awkward won Best Podcast. I was delighted for them. So obviously their podcast is relatively new-ish when it comes to like awards and stuff. And I was actually in the bathroom when it got announced. So I was raging, but I just came back into the room as soon as it got announced, and I just seen Brandon up on the stage, and I just felt like a proud mother. I was so happy for him. Obviously Shanice and Daniel weren't there, so I made sure not to post anything or text into our group chat until they knew. But yeah, I was absolutely delighted. I knew deep down they were going to win, but I genuinely think Brandon, like, he was very nervous before they announced anything, and he couldn't really eat or anything. And I was like, Brandon, it's fine. Like, if you win or not, like, it's all a bit of crack. But yeah, it was delighted for them. So obviously then Brandon was willing to come out, because Brandon's very hard to convince to go on a night out. So when the awards were over, Uncle Pat was actually over in the hotel, so the hotel I was staying in. So he came over and met us, and then we all went to house. Well, actually, as I said, I decided to drown my sorrows, and I'm not a big drinker. When I do drink, I'll have like 4 or 5 drinks. I was drinking everything in my sight, okay? I was having Disaronno cocktails, Copperbergs, West Coast coolers, double vodka Red Bulls, baby Guinness shots, and I wonder why I was so sick the following day. So yeah, we headed to House, and actually on the way in, I've never been in House before, I bumped into Claire and Fiona, who I used to work with on the promo team in F104, and they're the kind of girls that you want to bump into on a night out. Like, I just adore them, and they're probably gonna cringe when I'm saying this, but they're just so funny, and like we just get each other, and they're just gas. So yeah, bumped into them on the way in. Claire actually fractured her foot that night. She'd actually fractured it before we bumped into her, but I don't know if like she was drunk or she didn't realise, but she was meant to run the half marathon the following morning. Obviously that didn't happen. Yeah, House was kind of giving Coppers vibes, but a bit more posh. So like same music, same packedness, same vibes. Also bumped into Isabel, who works for Sculpted by Amy, which is hilarious, and we were having a catch up, and I nearly said his name there. Uncle Pat thought she was Amy. Like, he thought she was the Sculpted by Amy, even though she's like my age, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, hit about like 2 a.m. and I was like, right, I need to get out of here. So I went back to the hotel, and this is where disaster struck. So I woke up 3 times throughout the night with like my stomach turning inside out. It was horrific. And TMI, if you don't like puke, I was getting sick, just like Red Bull basically. There was no like food or anything. But when I was getting sick, it sounded like a demon was trying to come out of me. I was like scream puking. So the following day, went home from town, and I had to pull over on the side of the road 4 times to get sick. I was getting sick in random people's housing estates. When I tell you it has put me off for life, I can see why people don't drink. And if you are under 18 listening to this, highly recommend never drinking. And I'm not even just saying that. I know people always say after a bad hangover, oh, look, I'm never drinking again. I don't recommend it, people. There's no benefits that come with drinking alcohol. Have 1 or 2 drinks, okay? Don't do what I did. I had to go into work that evening, and I have learned my lesson, let me tell you. Obviously, I work in radio. I can't not speak, and 2, I can't not go to work. So I went to work, pushed through, got through my show. It actually ended up being a good show. Well, I thought anyways. And yeah, got a big, massive, dirty chipper when I got home that night. I ordered the whole menu. I had a battered sausage, spice burger, portion of goujons, chips, and 2 drinks. And it was worth it. So yeah, guys, that's kind of all I have to fill these in on from last week. Like, all I really did was go to the awards and then pass away on the Sunday. But yeah, we're going to get into the actual podcast now. I have 2 very exciting guests coming in. A little hint before I introduce them is what I'm wearing. We will be right back after the break. Welcome back to On The Case. My 2 lovely guests have arrived. Welcome, Abbie and Ruby.
Hey!
How are you? Is you excited?
So excited.
Yeah, I'm buzzing for this.
Yeah.
I actually feel like I've been with you all morning because I actually listened to your podcast on the way here.
Which is now cancelled.
For legal reasons.
So they uploaded a podcast this morning, and I was lucky enough to listen to it.
One of very few. Not a lot of people got to listen to it. Like, none of our girls actually got to listen to it. I think like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
This is kind of given when I posted my story time cheating ex-boyfriend, and part 2 got taken down.
Oh, is that what? And then you have to put it on YouTube.
It's actually there. It's the same vibe, vibes.
It is.
It is.
It's kind of.
Unfortunately, this won't be put anywhere else, though. You won't be able to listen to it. So.
Is it a goner?
Oh, it's goner. Oh, I'm in trouble.
I got the tea.
But actually, Ruby's in trouble.
I'm in trouble because Abbie was doing this pitch thing yesterday for Bound, so I didn't get a chance. So Abbie didn't get a chance to listen to it. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll listen to it. I was like, that is great. I was like, yeah, Gabe.
I literally texted her going, will we get in trouble? She's like, no,
I was like, no way. Not a
Can we
chance
say
to get
who
in
was on it?
trouble.
Obviously.
Yeah, it was
So,
my ex-boyfriend.
Ruby's ex-boyfriend was on it, but like I listened to it. Did I say Ruby? Oh my god, sorry. Abbie's, you look so similar.
Yeah.
Abby's, and if you're watching on YouTube, we're literally all wearing the same outfit. We'll get into that in a minute. Abby's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
I was listening to it and I was like, geez, fair play to him for letting this go out. Like, well,
Well,
how
he
did
took
that
it back
last?
down.
Yeah, that's a goner.
It literally lasted, what, 3 hours?
If even.
Yeah,
it
I got a
didn't
call
last
that was
long.
like, delete it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I got a text off one of his best friends, and he was like, what the hell, Ruby? And I was like, okay, take
Well,
this down.
you'll get this one down, baby. This one's staying. So let's get into things. If you don't know Abbie and Ruby, I really hope I don't mix these up now in this, even though I know you both. Abbie owns Bound Apparel.
Yeah.
And we're all wearing Bound tracksuits right now. So I want to know, how did this start? Like, where did it come from?
It was literally just like a COVID project, which randomly blew into something a lot more than just a project.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. So never did I ever think this was going to be like my life.
Yeah, because when I was listening to your podcast this morning, it was originally, well, it's gone.
Yeah.
Originally bikinis. Was that your idea?
Yeah. I have bikini samples that I actually wore to Fruit then as like a little outfit. I wore like the top with like these jeans. So yeah, it was bikinis first, and then just went into activewear. I was doing like a bikini show at the time.
I was actually about to say that. She was
so
competing
icky.
Miss Bikini.
Yeah, Miss Bikini Ireland.
You were one of those girls.
Oh God, don't like if you go down on my Instagram, I actually like I'm sweating thinking about it.
She was shredded, like I mean, like so
Yeah.
lean. She
I had no
like,
boobs.
Proper, like, and Abbie has massive with boobs.
I know,
she
I'm
obviously
aware.
She obviously lost her boobs and she was cutting so severely, and her abs were like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah.
These massive quads and everything.
Oh
was
my
so
god,
cool.
I need to do a deep dive
No,
now.
you should.
I'm like in my heels, like walking around.
I've
It's
seen
so
one of my friends
bad.
on that as well. So you started the brand with your ex-boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend, yeah. Boyfriend at the time.
And did you obviously think, oh my god, we're going to be together forever, this is a great idea?
Yeah, obviously we bought a dog together as well. There was a lot going into it.
Yeah.
It was COVID, so like, you know when you kind of lost your marbles during COVID, like you kind of just went a bit loose.
Yeah.
And then afterwards I was like, oh, this isn't going to work.
No. So how did you go about, so obviously, I think I seen, did you go to China? Is your manufacturer in China?
Yeah.
So obviously a lot of the clothes that come from China
Yeah.
are shite.
Yeah.
Yours are not.
Not.
Like I've had
No.
my grey tracksuit for 2 years and
Yeah.
I've washed it a million times. It's the best thing ever. So how do you go about like,
It took
No
so
way.
long to find like actual good suppliers. That's like we started with bikinis, they were absolutely crap. Like we started like if you go back to like Bound's OG days, we used to model. Like
We
remember
used to be the
oh my
models and the
God,
leggings.
Did
Like
you?
the quality between like the leggings now and the leggings then
Oh.
is insane, and like the colours they were just like they're just not, you can't compare them. They're
No.
like completely two different brands.
Yeah, literally, it actually
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
If
no,
you
it
go
is.
all the way down and Bound's Instagram, because I was going to delete them, and then we were like, no, like let's keep them for memories.
Yeah.
And like it's so different. But that's why I've been to China, and like when you go to China, you get to like meet so many people, and then you get to like see everything behind the scenes. It's so interesting going over there. You have such a bad like image in your head when you think of China.
Yeah.
It's so different. Like it's incredible. Like it's like literally a different world. Like
Is it?
oh my god, it's mad, isn't it? And their work like ethic and everything, like it is incredible.
It is
Like
insane,
yeah.
yeah. And like
And
Jessie came over to us.
Yeah.
We brought our manufacturer out. Like we were in Scaries on the decks, like in blue. We're like drinking with her and everything. And she
That's
was like,
so
she's like, I love it here.
She is so lovely. She's such a lovely
Yeah.
girl.
and is she aware of like how popular it is? Or does she just like make the clothes and just...
Yeah, no, I think she is now because like when we were there, like she's like kept seeing people in Pound. She'd be like,
Oh,
pointing at them.
yeah,
We'd be
that's
like,
so
yeah.
cute.
Like so she's so nice. So it's nice to have like a really open and good relationship with your manufacturers.
Yeah.
So like that was really good.
And do you design the clothes?
Lexi is mostly designing. You know,
so
so
she is the most beautiful human I've
Lexi-
ever
she's
seen.
incredible, isn't
in
she?
She's not
my
real.
life. She's like every photo I see, I'm like she's just never looks ugly.
and so whenever she comes out with us, I'm like, can you not stand beside me, please?
I
Like,
would pass
honestly.
away, honestly.
And then no waist. Like
Oh.
she is literally that person that like
She's like
a
Bella
speck
Hadid.
of dust.
Yeah, she's unreal.
When
So she,
we went over to Bali to visit her on the way back home from Australia, and we had like this is the point we were only wearing baggy t-shirts, baggy jorts.
We were fat as fuck.
We put on loads of weight. We were trying to hide our bodies, and Lexi was like getting like really like done up to the nines, like to go out, and she's like, okay guys, you have to dress up, and she's like, you can just borrow some of my clothes.
I was like, are you
Wouldn't even go over my foot at the
Remember
time.
she put me in her clothes and I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
girls, I can't wear this. Like
Yeah.
little tiny little micro skirt. I was like, Lexi,
tiny,
we
yeah.
both of us put on 11 kg each in Australia. Like we,
Brill.
yeah, we came home a little
little
chunk.
a little chunkier. I actually remember when I like blew up, I hate saying that, last summer, Bound reached out to me and were like, we'd love to send you stuff, and I was like, oh my god, that's so
Yeah.
exciting. But then I think the package went missing
Oh my God, it did, yes.
because it never came, and I was like,
Yeah.
either they forgot or I'm just irrelevant now. But then I was like, I'm texting them again, so then I texted
Dead
them and
right.
I got it. But like, it's just I'm obsessed. Like,
No,
you,
I
like,
love it.
This is gonna sound like, so my boyfriend, Uncle Pat, whenever I'm like, he considers it licking someone's hole, he says I'm a meat rider. He's like, you're a Bound Apparel meat rider. Like, meat rider.
I've never
never
heard
heard
that
that
in my
before.
life.
Yeah,
never.
meat rider.
He calls me, do you know Adam Fogarty?
yeah.
Yeah.
So if
Beautiful
the-
human.
Yeah. Love
Oh.
Adam Fogarty. He calls me an Adam Fogarty meat rider. But you literally have the it girl brand.
It's crazy, isn't
Isn't
it?
it, like,
it's
girl brand.
crazy.
It's just like everyone, like I've seen all the TikToks of everyone going back to college and their Bound tracksuits.
Yeah.
Is that like mad?
It's insane. Like never ever did we think that would be like
No.
the case. It's
And it was only when the tracksuits kind of came
Yeah.
out that we realized we were like, oh my god, this is huge. We are like, we never like, there's never a time that we go out anywhere and we don't see someone else that we don't know wearing Bound now.
Yeah.
like
yeah, but that's like even we're winter girls. Like we
Oh my God,
love
yeah.
being
Yeah.
cozy. So we were like, can't wait for it to get cold and
Yeah.
just live in a tracksuit
Yeah,
all
love that.
day. So that's why we were
Yeah.
like, let's do tracksuits because that's what we wear all
Yeah,
the
all the
time.
time.
Yeah.
and it's crazy. But like even the whole Bound girls, how many girls have we met? And they are the nicest.
oh my god,
girls
even like,
ever.
whenever we do the pop-ups are so nice because you get to meet the customers in person, because obviously
Yeah.
it's only an online business.
Yeah.
And the girls that we meet, they're honestly the nicest girls ever.
Yeah.
They're, people are come up and like, do you want a coffee, do you want us to get you anything, because it's really busy.
Yeah.
And they're like, just telling us, they're like, oh, I love you guys, love your TikToks, you guys are doing so great. Like
They're
they're always
so
so nice.
nice.
And they're always so patient because like obviously we've never done pop-up shops before. Sometimes like
We
they don't
shit
always
shows.
go
Things
as
goes
planned.
wrong, yeah.
Yeah, and they're always so patient and so nice with us. So
While we're there, like sweating.
oh my
like,
God, yeah,
I can
so, yeah,
imagine.
so
Did you ever find pressure to like come out with new stuff, or like if you're out of stock? Because I think the grey tracksuit was out of stock
Yeah.
for a long time.
Definitely, yeah, because like it was hard to know like how much quantity to get because you don't want to like buy all this in and then it doesn't sell and then you're like,
Yeah.
So it was hard to kind of find a middle ground. And then we obviously are an activewear brand as well. So we've done new activewear and I think it's really nice. Like all the scoops, you see all the, they're so cool. So like that's what, they're coming on Fridays. So we feel like that's our next move, is kind of focusing on that also along with our tracksuits. We want to just be a cool it girl brand, which is kind of what we're hoping. Well, still doing at the moment. Yeah.
And you also work for Bound.
I do work for Bound.
And you're best friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you were sisters at first.
Yeah. Everyone says that.
And when we were traveling together, they were like looking at our passports. They're like, "You aren't twins," and we're like, "No, we're not even related."
It's so funny because when you put up a get ready with me, I think for your sister's 18.
Yeah.
And I thought it was you, and I was like, that girl does not look 18. Yeah, sorry. I literally thought it was your 18, but then Neve O'Connor told me, because are your boyfriend's friends?
Yeah.
Yeah,
know
so
each
our
other?
boyfriends are best friends.
Yeah, so then she was like, no, that's not her sister, that's her friend. So when did you start working for Bound?
So I officially started working for Bound this year.
She was the model.
Yeah, but like I've always kind of been involved in it since
you
like,
have.
the beginning. We used to just kind of like, we used to do the modelling in quotation marks. What else? Just like pop-up shops and then just
Events and stuff. You're always there. So
But then I got hired for customer service this year.
Slay. And is it difficult?
keep hitting that.
Because you know that you're not meant to work with friends/family, they say anyway.
I know
Yeah.
people do say that now. I don't find it difficult.
No.
I don't know about you.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. And like in fairness, like I think me and Abby would definitely keep a lot of things very separate. We're very able to keep like say if we're out, like we don't talk about work. Like we're able to like separate stuff like
Very
that.
chill people
We're very
in
chill.
general.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give me them vibes. 'Cause when I was listening to your podcast, you were talking about like if you had a boyfriend who likes girls' photos, wouldn't mind. I was like,
No.
we're on different levels here,
Oh my
people.
God, like, yeah, because I thought we were like the normal people like saying that. Apparently, like we're like the minority saying
You
that.
are.
Yeah.
You are.
Oh my
I was
God.
listening to it and I was like,
Yeah.
could not be me. Could
No,
not
like
be
that
me.
that
know.
wouldn't cross my
Yeah.
mind.
I
And
wouldn't
also-
even notice it.
I feel like you bring this up, but you work with your ex, obviously.
Yeah.
So your ex and your best friend, that's
Yeah.
crazy altogether. How does that affect anything? Do you just like just keep it business?
I don't look at him and see him as my ex. Like we actually are just friends. So like, and I think I've actually been broken up with him longer than we were ever together.
Right.
So
Okay.
and we were together when we were like 19. Like we're proper babies. So
Yeah.
now it's fine. And he has a new girlfriend. She's lovely. So like
Yeah.
it's all so fine.
Fair play to her, let me tell you, because
I know.
would. Well, I'd love the free tracksuits. Honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I could not do that.
Yeah, see, I've had boys in the past like struggle with it.
Yeah, it
They've-
has been an issue for
Yeah.
them in the past. Yeah.
Yeah,
Has been an
you
issue.
would, but it's actually quite mature abuse.
Thank you.
'Cause
I feel like we're
I-
very mature.
I think we're very mature. I
don't think a lot of people would say that though.
No. But yeah,
We think we're mature.
we are mature.
Yeah, I think so. But like we've had a few like people giving out to us about our podcast
Say that
already.
we're childish and all, but we're
Yeah.
actually not.
No, because I think, because when I listen to your podcast, these are chaotic. Like, because there was one you were talking about selling feet pics.
Yeah.
Can we get into that, please?
Go for it.
How did that even come about?
Do you know when you get those sugar daddies in your DMs and you're just like,
You think they're fake?
yeah, but this one just gave me more real vibes. He didn't use all the little shit emojis. Like he
Yeah.
actually just was kind of real. So then
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm just going to reply back and see what happens. And he was like, 5 feet pictures for €50. Send it on Revolut. And I was like, why not? If I send my feet picture, I don't care
If it gets out,
yeah,
it's your feet. Like.
I don't care if it gets out or if I don't get paid. Next thing, €50 on my bank account. I was like, girls. I linked them all up. We were in a group chat with him. Like he was loving us. So that's when we did content together. We'd like put our toes linked together.
This is actually crazy to me. But didn't you end up saying was he married?
Yeah.
Yeah, he ended up telling us because sometimes I like to ask him questions and he would tell.
I
like,
never
sometimes-
gave Ruby always
sometimes
did.
I like to ask him questions, so I asked him a few questions. I was like, how are you coming about with this whole like foot fetish and all this stuff? And then he was basically saying that like how he can't tell his wife because he had a past relationship that broke up over it because he went and told his girlfriend at the time that he had the foot fetish and she was like absolutely not. So he was like, no, I can't tell anyone, because then he was saving for like a mortgage and stuff. He had to stop buying from me because all his Revolut transactions.
We made bank though.
We made bank off him, in fairness. Like it was
He sent us to Belfast and
Yeah.
like paid for a whole night out in Belfast.
Yeah.
It was all we had to do was like before going out we were just like in the bath taking photos
Feet
of our
pics.
feet.
Yeah, and he also loved the names Stephanie and Tiffany, so he used to make us send videos being like this, Stephanie.
Tiffany.
No. I could never, because I'm prone to an ingrown toenail.
Oh,
So
I
is
don't
your-
think anyone's going to buy
Yeah.
my feet.
our feet aren't even that nice. I just
mine
think
are
he was
Uggs.
kind of desperate. But then he started asking us to take pictures of random people on the like streets, and we were like, okay,
That's giving illegal.
yeah, that's where we draw the line.
Yeah.
And we were
Let's
like,
not go
no,
there.
we were like, are we not good enough for you?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And Ruby, you're in a relationship, obviously.
I am.
I think it's hilarious. These are so,
Yes.
I know everyone says this.
I know, we seem very different, but I don't think we're actually that different.
You're not.
We're not actually that
No.
different. like I don't know if Jay would mind me saying this. Like obviously I come across as a really posh person because my accent, and Jay might come across a bit more common.
Yup, bro. He gives yup, bro. He does. So does my
But he's
boyfriend.
not,
He
like,
hates
honestly,
that. He hates that he's called a yup,
hates it.
bro.
He actually
He thinks he's not.
No, he thinks he's not. And I actually told him, I said, what would you call yourself then? He goes, I'm a posh townie. What? That's what he said to me before. I was like, right, okay. But yeah, so no, we get on very well. We just talk different. That's actually really all it is.
Yeah.
The TikTok you put up the other day of you shopping for Manzara.
He didn't buy a single thing.
Hilarious.
Sorry,
my mom
when-
sent it to me and was like, this is brilliant. I just think, like, your dynamic, it seems really different.
I love how he says he wasn't a yup bro, but he's there standing with the finger like that.
Yeah, and like fixing the hair.
in Zara.
With the finger. Yeah.
And you, like, so he's obviously into raves and all that.
Yeah, he is.
You're
Now,
into that.
actually, I'm into that, but we actually have very different tastes in music. He's a real house head, and I like kind of like a hard techno person.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's so funny because I'm like Taylor Swift, Lewis Capaldi, like basic white girl music. But
That's
my
Ruby's
boyfriend,
worst nightmare.
No,
is
I
it?
wouldn't- I
He
wouldn't.
loves techno. He brought me to. You probably know all these people. Do you know Holy Priest?
Yeah. See, he's too heavy for me. So I keep
Right,
it like-
okay.
Yeah, he's too heavy for me. I don't like music that heavy. He's like incredibly like industrial, like really heavy.
Yeah.
Is that what your boyfriend likes?
Yeah, mad techno. He
How
brought
did you
me to
find that?
How did I find the techno?
Yeah.
Like at first I was like, it all sounds the same. But then at EP I was like, right, we'll do a bit of both. You come to Chapel Roan with me. I'll go to Holy Priest with you.
He must really love you.
Yeah, he does. He puts up with all my shite. But yeah, I'm trying to get into it a bit more. Like for his
Yeah.
sake, we went to AVA Festival in Belfast.
Unreal.
Which was all just techno. And like it's grand, but it's not my cup of tea.
Okay.
You
yeah,
love
no,
that.
it's not for everyone. And you know what? I get that. Like, say when we were at, I was at District X this weekend, and I really wanted to go to I Hate Models, and that's like not really Jay's cup of tea. But
He always
then
talks about that as well.
yeah, and then he was like, okay, well, you go to Josh Baker with me, and Josh Baker's real housey. He was actually really good though, but like, you know, compromise.
Yeah,
Yeah, it has to be
yeah,
compromised. Does he have lyrics? That other guy?
Josh Baker does have lyrics. You know, they're always the songs that are on TikTok. They're like always like the trend in the audios. You know,
Yeah.
the girls
You're like me. Like whenever we're at sessions, I'm like, "Where's the music, please?"
Like, I need to sing. Like,
No, because I
do you know
like
what
I like a remix, but just put
Yeah,
on
like,
like
you know, like
a bit
DJ
of
Daddy
word.
Trance. You like that
Love,
type of stuff.
yeah, Daddy Trance. Like
Yeah.
he's my favorite
Yeah, he's
DJ,
really good.
or like She or something like ones that like remix actual songs.
Yeah.
I can't stand like dun dun dun.
No. I was going to say, speaking of she,
Yeah,
Bound
I was
Ball.
about to say that.
Let's go back to the Bound Ball. Guys, I missed the Bound Ball.
Casey, I'm raging you weren't there.
I
So
was
sad for you.
fully considering changing my holiday for this.
so
I
fair.
wish you did.
I got the invite. I was sitting in the other studio over there and I was like, oh my God. Like I put it in my calendar. And then I went to put it in my calendar and I seen you're flying to Spain that day. And I was like, oh no, this is not happening. I'm changing the flights. So to change the flights actually costs more than the holiday cost
Yeah.
itself.
Okay, well then
That's fair.
That's fair.
But
that's
I was
fair.
willing to do it because I was like, how often is there an event in Slane Castle?
I know.
Do you know?
That's why we were like, let's do something different because like we all go to events like they can get repetitive. Like it's very
Yeah.
like. Hey, and like you do the exact same thing. So I was like, I just want to do something, a party. I just wanted a party.
Yeah.
I
We
should-
love to party.
Yeah, we
I can
love
tell.
a party.
Yeah, but it brought a bit of hate as everything does.
Yeah.
Yes, of
So what
course.
was some of the negatives you got from people?
They're just kind of like, why? Oh, she's going to come at us again.
She's going
'cause
to come at
she-
us again because she's making loads of TikToks
Oh,
about it.
please.
Anyway, she was just saying that basically like how it alienates people from the brand and all. Oh, sorry, that was actually one of the comments saying that it alienates like customers from the brand because you're only inviting like influencers and everything to the event. But her actual TikTok was about why was a tracksuit brand holding a black tie event.
This is given like clutching at straws. Like
Yeah.
let people do what they want. It's also called marketing.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
Hundreds of influencers were there that are posting
Yeah.
about Bound.
And most of the influencers there are actually our friends. Like
Yeah.
I've
We're
actually
actually
become
good
friends with them
like,
like
yeah.
over the last few years. So like I didn't feel like it was an event that like
It wasn't like a big marketing stunt. Like it was
Yeah.
actually a party with friends.
Yeah,
yeah,
at the
to
end of the day.
celebrate like they've helped us to get where we are today as well.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
obviously our customers as well. Like and that's why we do customer events. Like
Yeah.
we want to do
We
customer
always do
more.
customer events.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like
And
just
I feel
hard. I
like-
feel like you just get hate for anything you do. There,
Oh, of
don't you?
course. And people love like people that aren't influencers love watching the ball. I wasn't there and I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God, I can't wait to see what everyone
Oh, we had
wears.
so many good feedback there. Like so
That was
yeah.
actually only one really TikTok.
Yeah.
The rest of them was really
Everyone
good
else was
feedback.
like, oh my God, it was so much fun watching everything. Like it was like nice doing like outfit reveals and stuff like
Yeah,
that. We
yeah.
had a great time.
Oh,
Like
we
we
had the best
loved
time.
it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, we
oh
had
my
the
God,
best
when
time.
we were like drinking outside Scary's, which is
the
where
peak
we're
of our
from. We just got a new office there and it's right in the centre of town. Like everyone's like, how the hell did you manage to get
Yeah,
that?
literally
know.
jammy.
Yeah, so right in the middle of town, we had a big amp. We were all like dancing around, and I was like, "This is the best day of my life."
No.
And it hadn't even
No,
started.
It hadn't
like,
even started. It hadn't even left Scary's. This is only at like 4
yeah.
p.m.
Oh my God, it was so fun. Like
So
the
fun.
rage you weren't there.
Was
Yeah.
extremely
I was dying for
real.
days after. Like it took.
Were
Oh
you?
my
Days,
God.
it was a week, at least a week.
Oh, at least a week.
We were in
I feel like we were on the
bad
biggest come down of our lives.
Because I was thinking, I was like, makeup brands have yoga classes or
Yeah.
like people do runs.
Yeah.
Why does it matter if you do a ball?
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, why do people care?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, that's
no.
actually such a good point. I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that because, like, even I remember, like, Sculpt by Amy did like a run club, like,
Yeah.
their makeup
Yeah.
brand. Like, and no one gave them.
You could
makeup
turn
class.
around and say, oh,
Yeah.
well, why are they running? It's
Yeah,
makeup.
exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
sure,
No,
people
it's
just
mad,
fine.
yeah.
And then I seen a couple of people put up TikToks being like, I'm personally offended I wasn't invited.
Oh, I saw that.
I was like, oh my God, guys. Like, so
many people.
sweaty.
Yeah.
yeah, like, like, oh, mate, tell me right now why. Why was I not invited? Right now, I'm gonna start naming people.
I knew you were on holidays. That's why I invited you.
Because I actually wasn't invited. Actually, after all this,
I know it's invite everybody though.
No.
But sometimes I actually just forgot about
Genuinely,
you.
some people you actually just forgot about genuinely.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up with like
Yeah.
people replying back yes and no and like all this, or like some people don't reply like for ages. Like it's hard
Yeah.
to keep
And
up.
also, you actually had an event planner, so we actually didn't even pick the invite list a lot. So we were actually
Yeah.
adding people to it. So like it was kind of hard to keep
Some
track
people
of
the
that.
night before I was like, I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
invited them.
Yeah,
Like
so like when you hire people to do that, they kind of come up with a list they think is gonna fit
Yes,
the,
exactly.
the vibes.
Yeah.
Well, let me talk to them because there was a couple people on that list I'm not too fond of. Non joking. I'll tell you after the podcast, guys. Actually,
I feel like we actually kind of know.
Yeah,
oh, you
We've been told.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to be in the FBI to figure that one out. But I'm gonna completely change subject now.
Yeah.
You've moved to Australia,
Yeah.
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 and you were an example of people that hated Australia.
We're probably not,
Yeah.
I've never heard of anyone else that had the same experiences as us.
I feel like people just
I
don't
don't
tell
know.
it though.
I do. I think people lie because whenever we were there, like a lot of people, we were talking to people about like, oh, do you like it over here? They're like, oh yeah, I like it, but like I probably won't settle here. Like a lot of the time, like you think people are going to go over and settle there and just live there for the rest of their lives, but when you're over there, not a lot of people were like giving that vibe.
Yeah, Ruby, before we left, Ruby was
Yeah.
like, I'm going forever. So I was like, oh my God, I have to go. Because like, I'm never going to see her again.
And
So-
if you've bound then,
Yeah, I'd been
Oh.
then. I told the line a night out that I was going with Ruby. Like I was scaldy telling little white lies. And I got back to Ruby. And Ruby obviously doubled down on it and was like, yeah, she is. And I was like,
Brill, I have to go through this now.
woke up the next morning and I was like, all right, now I'm going to have
Now
to
you
book
have
these
to
flights.
go.
I didn't book my flights till like June, July. And we were
You
going in
booked your flights
September.
really late.
Really late. I remember Ruby was like, I'm not believing her until she's on those flights.
Yeah.
And then we went. And like, I just think we were honest with it. Like, it doesn't have to be for everyone.
No, it's not for everyone. And it's not like we had a really bad time, but when we were there, I was never like, this feels like home. I want to settle here.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when we kind of decided that we were like, okay, grand. We stayed in Melbourne for 9 months and then we traveled for the rest of like the 3 months. So we got loads done in that year.
We did.
But yeah,
We just
I was-
didn't love it the way
just-
that everyone
Yeah,
loves it.
Loves
Yeah,
it,
I feel like it's like a mini Ireland, and the whole point of going somewhere is to get away from.
We
it.
did Melbourne now, and Melbourne
Melbourne
is
was not as big
like
as Irish.
when we were in
Okay.
Melbourne. If you heard an Irish accent, you were kind of like, "Oh, there's another Irish person."
Right.
But if you when we were in Sydney, if I heard an Australian accent, I'd be like, "The fuck?" You
Yeah,
know,
everyone's
like,
Irish.
Yeah.
Everyone's
so how
Irish.
did you work? How did you do bound when you were there?
Just online. Yeah.
Fair.
No, I did. I said this like I felt like it did dip while I was over there.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I kind of lost a bit of control of it almost.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't here to do like any in-person events, pop-ups, anything really. So I did like when I came home, I felt like it was a lot easier on
Yeah.
me. I'm also
Yeah.
like I was kind of like working mad hours. I was like up
Yeah, you were
all
working
night and
crazy
stuff.
hours.
Yeah, because it's obviously different time zones.
Yeah,
Totally.
Yeah, so it was fine. Like I was able to do it, but like,
Yeah.
but we
Yeah.
said like as we said we had a great time, but like, we could have had a great time anywhere.
Yeah, that's actually
It's
what
not
we said.
that,
We
like-
could have gone to London for a year and had the exact
Just
same great
much
time.
fun.
do
It
you know?
wasn't-
Yeah,
It
you don't
was
have to
about the
go.
people, not the place. For
Yeah,
us,
it wasn't
Yeah.
like oh I love Australia. Like,
Yeah, we had great memories because we were with our best friends, you know.
Yeah, I feel
know.
like you have such a like cute little friend group.
We did.
I look
We
at you
did.
on your blogs. I'm like, I want to be
No,
in their
no, we
friend
do.
group.
Yeah.
We
Do you
did.
know what people actually always say? That is, we actually really do have the best group of friends.
Yeah,
do.
we
We're
really
all,
like prioritize our
incredibly
girls.
close. Yeah,
yeah, we do a lot. Like as we see each other every weekend.
Every day.
Like yeah, every day.
Yeah,
I see.
I actually live with one of the girls.
Oh, do you?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like we all see each other. We've never gone like longer than a week without seeing each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Because then people are like, haven't met up with my best friend in a month. I'm like, what?
Yeah, how's that even like?
How do you live?
So before Ben, what did you do? Did you do like a nutrition degree?
Oh my god,
or
I've
something?
done so many jobs.
Her
So
CV,
no,
like-
my CV's it's honestly like a dictionary. It's so
Yeah.
long. So before Bound, what did I do before Bound? Oh, sorry. So before Bound, I was doing online nutrition coaching for a while.
Okay.
And then what was I doing between that?
Your degree is nutrition.
My degree is in nutrition, so I have my undergrad is in food. Is in health and social science, and then my master's is in food and nutrition.
She worked
Okay,
in like
smart girl.
every single coffee shop in Skerries.
I've worked in like every coffee shop, minded every child.
Oh my God.
I've worked in
Teaching.
I did teaching for a while.
Okay.
I've worked in marketing. What
She
else?
yeah,
I've
load
done
of
the most
random. We would just be like, yeah, I'm going to like Belfast to do this. I'm like,
Yeah.
Just one of them people that does a bit of everything.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you're kind of starting to do social media yourself now.
I am, and you know what? Like I only posted TikTok about this recently. I was like, I feel so lost in life.
I remember.
And then I was only thinking about it this week. I was like, now, like, not that I know exactly what I want to do in my life, but I feel like I have much more like purpose in life. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I work with Ben full time, which is dream job, obviously.
Yeah, of
dream
course.
job. And then we started our podcast, which is going really well.
Yes.
And
Kind of.
well,
Well, as of this morning, it was going great.
well, don't want to speak too soon, but so far so good.
Yeah.
But yes, I feel a bit more like direction and like purpose in
Yeah.
life. I don't feel as
Yeah,
lost.
because
so
I
it's
remember
nice.
comments on it and I was like, I felt
Yeah.
so like,
You do-
like
you feel-
not condescending, but like you'll get there, like
Yeah.
but you do, and
do,
you just
yeah.
figure it out. Like, because when I first started, I was like, what am I going to do with this degree?
Yeah.
So I done media and marketing. I was like, it's so broad. Like, what the hell
It
do you do
is.
with that?
Most
Yeah.
degrees are so broad though.
They are.
Like there's just like just go out into the
Yeah.
world and hope for the
Yeah,
best.
and hope for the best. And with my degree, like it's a nutrition degree, so it's not like you can't practice any clinically. So you have to do another degree to become like a dietitian. So I'd
Yeah.
have to like go back to college again. I've done 2 degrees. I don't want to go back to college
No.
again.
Nah,
And
you
I
wouldn't
love
actually.
nutrition, and I really do. Like, but I don't know if it was something that I wanted to like make my whole life around. So
Yeah.
I'm happy at now.
So eventually, would you like to like move into like paid influencery work on social media? Like, is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I don't know. I hate the term influencer
I know,
because
me
we
too.
don't, but I'd love to like
Yeah.
content creation.
Yeah.
That's a better word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because I do it anyway, and I'd obviously love to do something that I like to do.
It's
anyway
nice when
and
you
get
like,
paid for
yeah,
it. Yeah.
It's not fake. See, that's when
Yeah.
you're not fake because you just do it anyways, and then that's how it like
and also
becomes.
I think I'm more of an advantage because obviously I have a job anyway as it is, so I'm not like relying on that as my income, so I don't need to like fake like
Sell
or
yourself.
to just sell myself or like just take any deal I get just
Yeah.
to make money because like I have another source of income at the end of the day. So
Yeah, that's exactly what you want, because I was
yeah.
full time in F104 before
Yeah.
I did social media. They kind of came at the same time, so I felt like I could say no to brand deals because I was like, I don't need to promote fucking. Like
Yeah.
someone came to me before to promote callus remover for your feet.
Yeah, do you know what stuff like that? Like, there's like
Sorry.
I don't want that to be like I don't want to be so dependent on that I just promote anything and anything to
Yeah.
get a bit of money. Like,
But that's
so,
when you lose your following as well.
exactly, exactly.
Oh,
I think-
100%. I
yeah.
feel like I sound like such a meat writer now here again, but I love watching your videos, and you're so like your daily vlogs. There's so much going on.
There's so much going on.
And
yeah.
like you're just natural, so you'll get there, Queen.
Thanks
Here's
so
me being like, you're gonna get there. You're the biggest brand.
You'll
in Ireland.
catch up with me.
Yeah, you'll catch up with me someday. Jokes. I do look at like people with like 2 million, and I'm like how? But you know what
coming
it
for
is?
your job.
Yeah, you don't actually need a huge following.
No, you don't.
Like, you don't,
I
like-
don't have a huge following. I have a small following.
Yeah,
Especially on
and,
like,
like-
Instagram. I think I only have like 6,000 followers.
And you
Or something.
probably-
It's being engaged though, like they're
Yeah.
engaging following. Like that's
Yeah.
way more
Yeah, exactly.
purposeful than
Yeah.
seeing someone like 2 million followers and they're just
No
they're
engagement.
not. Yeah.
And like you need to have a bit about you, and I feel like you
Yeah.
do. Like you've got like personality, like funny boyfriend, the whole thing, and you've just got the whole Bound Apparel going on. Well, guys, thanks so much for chatting to me.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna move into some dilemmas now, and we'll be back after the break.
Woo.
Every week, Best Case Scenario is brought to you by KFC and their Dirty Louisiana Burger, a fan favourite that had us all salivating and is now back. Get your hands dirty with the original recipe coated chicken fillet, hash brown, gherkins, 2 cheese slices, smothered in a triple sauce extravaganza of KFC's supercharger sauce, black pepper mayo, and barbecue sauce, all packed into a toasted brioche bun. The Dirty Louisiana Burger is available now at your local KFC for delivery or collection for a limited time only. Grab it before it disappears on the 12th of October. KFC's Dirty Louisiana Burger, so indulgent, it's indecent. Welcome back to On the Case. Now we're going to get into our best case scenario segment where we give you our best case scenario for your dilemmas. So I got 2 in that stuck out to me. One of them, I actually don't know if it's real. It sounds that ridiculous, but the first one I'll do first, right? And Abbie and Ruby are going to help with these. So my best friend has been really struggling with her mental health, and it's really obvious to me. Her reposts on TikTok make me worried for her, and she's in 6th year, so she's a lot of stress. I'm constantly checking in on her and asking how she is, but she doesn't want to talk about it. She's nobody to talk to, and I'm really worried that she's bottling it all up. She's always been there for me through everything and has given me great advice, so I don't want to see her in a bad place. What am I meant to do? Do I back off or do I keep going as I am? By the way, I love your eyebrows. They're gorgeous. Okay, that was a switch up. Thank you, Lemonation. Right, what do you think?
Obviously be there for her as much as possible, but again, you don't want someone on the case,
case. Yeah.
on your case all the time, because some people just don't like talking about stuff. Like, but be there in like nice ways. Like,
Yeah.
like we always do. Like if any of us are sad, we get like little chocolates or
Yeah,
like little
stuff like
bits,
that.
just like letting someone know you're there, but not on top of them. You don't want
Yeah.
to smother them as well. You know.
Sometimes it can actually kind of be off-putting when someone keeps asking you actually want to pull away.
Yeah.
So I think it's stuff like that would be a bit handier.
People just deal with things differently.
Different.
Like
Yeah.
some people love to talk about their feelings and like very open, and some people are just like.
It's like, I just want to deal with myself, but it's nice to know that you're there.
But it is nice to
Yeah.
be there for them. Just little things like get them like chocolates or little presents or like do little things like that to
or
know.
even just ask them like, do you want to go for a walk
Coffee,
or something,
yeah.
like a coffee, just to even take their mind off it. You might not have to go
Yeah.
into the whole like, what's going on with you, how do you feel, like just like do something to distract them, just know that you're there for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like young people like in 6th year, like your reposts, they might just be a bit dramatic.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not taking away from it. Like, maybe she is going through a really rough time, and if you think it's that bad,
Yeah.
like if you think it's really bad, I would maybe say to someone in school, like a teacher, or like
Yeah.
guidance counselor, or even
Just
her
keep an
parents.
eye.
Yeah, but if you think it's just like
Sometimes I
typical-
repost stuff to get at other people.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't actually mean it.
Lads,
like
if you
that.
saw my repost now, come on, it's like it tells a story for itself. But yeah, as Abbie said, I just do little things for her. Maybe ask her to do stuff like go for coffee, go for a walk, and then
6th year, people think 6th year is your like your life's over. Like, oh my god, like I did school, and like a lot of people I know did school, and they're doing well for themselves. Like,
And I did great in school, and I'm doing the all my friends. No, I am, and all my friends.
not.
There you go.
No, seriously though, seriously, and like say like my sister didn't go to college, and she's doing so much better than me. And like I just think like your leaving cert and like school and everything, it really just doesn't
it's so
define
wrong.
anything.
It's actually so
yeah,
wrong.
it's
the
such
whole,
an undefining thing,
Yeah,
and it's so much
system.
pressure to put on it. So
Yeah.
I really wouldn't.
there's
worry
a lot
about
more
it.
out there other than
Yeah.
school.
because I done
stressed
like
about it.
decently well in school, and now I'm a raging success. No, I'm joking. I'm the most successful person out of my school. I'm joking. I'm trying to think, is there anyone?
It's more successful than you.
But like no, someone that's like cool, like doing really well. Like there probably is. Like, I
Definitely
actually,
not if you can't think of
Yeah,
it.
I don't talk to anybody from school, and if you're
Do you
listening,
not?
no, 2 people I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we literally see every single.
yeah.
Do
We all went to
you?
school together. Like
Were you in a mixed school?
Yeah.
Yes, so was I.
I
But
love
feel like
school.
a bunch of wagons my
No,
year were. Sorry guys,
really?
I'm actually like I'm oversharing way too much now. Right, second dilemma. Do not cut that ball. I hope they all heard me. Okay. This one I actually don't know if it's real or not, to be perfectly honest with you. So I've ended up in the mess.
Nice and slow, please.
Ooh.
Podcast Paul is like on a rager today.
We always get in trouble for how fast we speak as well.
always.
That's just the way I talk though.
Yeah.
I
same.
talk so fast.
Yeah, so sorry. I've ended up in the messiest situation.
Could you just say again, please? You just-
Okay, guys, second dilemma is coming now. So I'm gonna say it really slowly. Your podcast Paul's gonna start throwing tomatoes at me in the back of the room. Okay, I've ended up in the messiest situation of my life, and I don't know what to do. I went on a date with this guy. We got on really well, and things were kind of moving fast. He invited me as his date to a big family wedding, and all was good until I got there and realized that I'd actually slept with his dad a while back after a night out. In brackets, I was in my psychotic era. I had no idea they were related at the time, or that my current situationship even existed. But now I really don't know what to do. Do I tell him the truth, risk destroying everything, or keep it quiet and hope it never comes out?
Are you happy you don't have a dad?
Oh my god, I'm delighted.
I didn't know you didn't have a dad, so sorry.
I'll never be in that situation.
Oh my God.
Wow, that is juicy.
That I don't know if that's real.
Is the dad hot?
I don't
There's
know.
a lot of questions.
There's a lot of questions.
Need to know. Is the dad married to the mum?
Also,
Like-
did the dad recognize you at the wedding?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, come on, like that is just insane.
Did you watch Euphoria?
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
happened
yeah,
Euphoria.
yeah.
Yes.
I'd probably stay with him.
Would you?
I couldn't.
I'd have to maybe. I'd probably have to tell them.
No. It's either end it and don't say why, or
Or do
What if it's the love of your life, though?
is it though? Is it ever?
I know, God, I just love drama. I'd stay there.
And like then it's
Oh my god! Imagine you got, and then the dad came into the room and like you got with the dad again or
No,
something. Oh,
this is given like
Sorry.
a Reddit story.
Yeah.
Or something. No, it's too weird. It's too weird.
yeah. You should probably run.
Yeah, the dad's never going to tell the son. I don't think. It kind of freaks me out though, because like, how old is the dad and how old are you?
If the dad's hot, he's hot.
No,
I just-
younger boys always, Abby.
Sorry, yeah.
I
Sorry, you're
I
right.
think if that was me, I'd actually just have to cut it all ties before you get in too deep.
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah, because
before
it
you
is
get in
only
too deep.
situationship,
It's
is
only
it?
situation
Ah,
type
yeah,
shit
cut
type
that.
thing, yeah, so cut it off.
Yeah.
And also, like being invited to a family wedding that early on kind of scares me.
I love how inclusive she is, though. Like she's
Yeah, she doesn't
Shagging all.
discriminate.
Yeah, no discrimination.
No age discrimination here.
Young, old. Yeah, so I think the general consensus there is just run.
Yeah, run.
Don't tell anyone anything and just run. Thank you so much for your dilemmas, people. I'm traumatized. Send them in to onthecasepod@gmail.com if they're long, or you can send them to onthecasepod on TikTok or Instagram. And thank you so much, KFC, for sponsoring the dilemmas. Okay, guys, that is it for episode 4 of On the Case Season 2. Thanks so much for coming in, guys.
Thanks for
No
having
problem.
us.
Have a good time.
Had a
Yeah,
ball.
little
Yeah.
worried we're gonna get cancelled again.
Well, sorry, it's not going to take an end this time. Do you want to give you like your socials or something so people can follow you?
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
just Abbie Bags.
Here's Abbie Bags. I'm just Rubert99 on TikTok and then RubyMF on Instagram. Yeah.
And keep an eye out for Ben's new drop.
Purple tracksuit.
Purple
crazy.
drop. Guys, I'm
Yeah,
trying to get
some very
Abby.
exciting things coming though.
Look,
Yeah, we do.
picture the vision, okay? Grape purple, dark purple, okay?
Yeah.
Lilac Bound Apparel. Do you not see it working?
I'm
look,
not a purple girl.
I'll invest into this, okay? And if it flops, I'll just pay for everything.
Just do a collab.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. New episodes drop every single Wednesday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you can watch on YouTube. Bye.
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 On the Case is an Onic original podcast hosted by me, Kasey Campion. Audio and visual design by Stephen King O'Farrell and Connor Daly. Developed and produced by series producer Paul McGregor. Executive producer Sasha Hamrogue. New episodes of On the Case come out every Wednesday on all podcast platforms, and you can watch full episodes on YouTube. Thanks for listening. This is an Onic original podcast.